Welcome back, my survivors, to Ark Survival Evolved. This is episode 36, and I'm ThelmmortalAdrian, one word. And so in this episode, I'm going to change up my gear. I'm going to get out of my lightweight flying clothes and put on my slightly heavier duty leather gear, because we're going somewhere slightly dangerous. We're going to have a look in the cave, not because we're going to have a look in the cave, but because we're going to look for some crystal. Now, what I just noticed here is my crossbow is almost out, and there's nothing more annoying than trying to use your crossbow and then realising it's broken. So it's always a good idea to check the quality of your gear before you go out. This crossbow needs repair. So I'll just fix that. Take that on board. And another thing to notice about it is it's geared up for tranquilizer arrows, and I'm going to use ordinary arrows. And what that means is I have to drag the stone arrows down into here. Now it's geared up to use the stone arrows, and it's taken the tranquilizer arrow out. So now we're ready to go. I'm going to use my iguanodon because we're going to carry possibly more weight than we would usually carry. And also the pteranodon is not very good in caves. The iguanodon's much better. So we're going to kill two birds with one stone here. Now we've headed out the east gate, and I'm heading up the east side of the beach in the eastern direction. And because this is where the cave is. So the idea is here, firstly, we get some crystal, but also I get to show you where the cave is, so that when we start to do the cave run, we'll have already saved the first 3 to 5 minutes of showing you where the cave is and how to get to it. So we come up to here, and then you'll see there's a river breaks the beach. So the trilobite down there, I haven't got time for him. Normally I would stop and get that at this stage of the game. But we're moving on, and we're turning left down this river. And you'll notice the first landmark is this stone cliff to the left. There's a Sarko over there, but if we keep moving, he won't hurt us. And down a little bit further, and now there is a stone cliff on the right bank. We just keep going. And down here is a tech stegosaurus. Now, you'll get a lot of tech equipment from him. Metal, element, scrap metal, and electronics, and some oil, maybe. And they're pretty easy to kill. Just biff a couple of arrows in him from a height. You climb up there and shoot down, and you should be pretty good. Now, notice this spot here. There's a cliff on the left and a cliff on the right. That's your landmark. When you see these two, cross the river here, and get across as soon as you can because there might be piranhas in the water, and just come up off the beach a little bit, and if you come in the right spot, you'll notice there's a ravine there. So have a look around. There's that cliff face just there. Straight across, there's a cliff and a hill right there. There's a big tree here, but the big trees aren't the best landmarks. Anyway, we head down this ravine in between these two cliffs and look on the right-hand side, not very far down, there. There's our cave entrance. There's some titanium mirrors. Get rid of all that. Right, now let's just get in here. Right, so now we're in the cave. Right, and we've had a damn it. Okay, I'm going to have to deal with this bird. Got him. Did you muck about with me? Right. Where was I? Ah, yes, cave. We're going down the cave and have a look on your right. See, there's some crystal there. Now, I've already been in here and got some of this crystal. And some of this stuff you can't reach from the ground, so you have to try and stay on the back of your animal and do it. Usually you get kicked off as soon as you hit the E key, but every now and again you can stay on. Anyway, I wanted to show you as we go down the cave, there is a lot of crystal nodes. There's one there, there's another one here. And there's a few here. So, as I said before, I've had a lot of this crystal already. There's the green mushrooms there. That's a landmark. Now, as you come down, it's a little bit easy to get lost. But just keep this thing in mind. Head downhill. Head downhill, downhill, downhill. And on the way out, you're going uphill. So if you get turned around, if you're trying to figure out which way is out, go uphill. Now when we get to this cluster of crystals here, I'm going to leave Iggy back there and just quickly run down here a little bit. This is as far as we go, because from here on we're in serious caving. See that throbbing effect on the ceiling there? That's the beginning of, and the green light on that black thing, this is the beginning of where the nasty stuff starts. Down here is where we've got to go to get the trophy. There's crystal, the obsidian and metal down there. And over this side, see, there's a T intersection. It's quite easy to get lost. Just going to have a little look. See that red thing? It's a megalomia, I'll put the name of it, and there might even be another one. Okay, so if we go down there, that guy's going to come to life, and he's going to come and get us. And also, I'll just show you, wake this guy up down here. There's a snake on the ground. Too far away. I don't want to get any closer because I'm going to wake that guy up. Right, there's the snakes. Okay, so that's what we got to contend with down here. So we're not doing that today. So uphill, once we get to this green light, we turn left. That's the way out. And we just come up to here. This is where Iggy is. Jump on Iggy and turn around and head uphill. Keep heading uphill. Now here, it's easy to run and get stuck in there. So you've got to remember to turn right and come up around here. You will get lost. You will get turned around, but you'll recognize the landmarks and just keep heading uphill. And before very long, you'll get to a spot that shows us the outside. And there might be a little glitch, a little freeze as we come out the gate. And then turn left. Remember to turn left coming out of the cave. I don't want to go the wrong way. And coming out the end of the ravine, we come to the river that we know. And again, cross the river and turn left. And now we're on the way home. So I didn't get a lot of crystal then. I got, 54. The first time you come up here, you'll get a lot more crystal than that. On my first run here, I got over 100, and that was enough to get started. So you can get home from here, just get to the end of this river and turn right. So I'm going to end the episode there, and next time we do this, what they call the Lower South Cave, and it's considered the easiest cave on the island map. So not before very long, we'll be doing a cave run. We'll be starting on this cave, the Lower South Cave. Until then, I'll just head home and I'll see you all in the next episode. Okay, so you'll take care.